Hi, Rachel. How are you?
I'm doing great. Hi, Luke. Um, so to start, you get to be Bat Dad. I love Bat Dad. Batman, when he's older, is kind of my favorite era of Batman because I think that's where he gets to have the most fun and he gets to play in a different kind of, he's not as brooding and he's a different level of Batman. And so for you as an actor, getting to not only play this as a voice performance, that you don't have to worry about the physical kind of uh, requirements that Batman takes on. What was the joy of getting to play that kind of a Batman role?
Well, yeah, I mean, just like you were saying, the difference between like a live action thing where you're like showing up, you go through hair and makeup, you put on the wardrobe, which is always really fun and really
Mhm.
interesting. But that's part of the appeal, I think, to me and other actors working on something animated is like you just go to a recording studio, and if anything, it kind of frees you up to kind of, at least for somebody like me, to kind of, do a little bit of a different voice or just kind of try different things where, yeah, I haven't gotten to do a lot of animated things, but a few, and my brother Owen's gotten to do some stuff where he's really had fun, like, Cars. And
Mhm.
yeah, just I've had a few movies that have appealed to kids, and it's just a great feeling when a kid, likes something you do because they're not even addressing you really as like, you know, who you are or an actor. It's really just like you're the character, like, hey, I really like that, where they really look at you like the person in the project that they saw. So yeah, there's something really appealing to try and kids are a tough audience. Like, I've nephews and a niece, and I have friends that have kids, and when I watch them watch something, they're very, very serious, and you can't get their attention, and they're locked in, and they're not blinking,
Mhm.
and so they're a tough audience, and I think the litmus test is, do they want to see it again, like a couple days later, or later that night, or something like that. So that's my hope, is that, like those comedies that you and I love, or dramas where you want to watch it again to see if you see new stuff. Hopefully, that'll happen with kids and Merry Little Batman.
Yeah, and I'm such a nerd too for like this era of Batman because I love Helena Wayne, which is Batman's other kid, but I also do love Damian Wayne. Was there any like aspect of like the Batman kids and like that kind of story that really like interested you, or were you just like, no, I'm into like playing like this version of Batman that we created for Merry Little Batman?
Um, Yeah, I mean, I just kind of like the idea of Batman being a dad. Like, I mean, it's, you know, I grew up reading Mad magazine, so I wasn't well versed in the comic
Hmm.
book universe, but I did this show Stargirl with Jeff Johns, who was,
Hmm.
kind of like a scholar of comic books. So you could ask him about, anyone's origin story, or, who was their enemy that later became their partner and things like that. So I mean, I was just kind of coming at it from just kind of a sense of fun and kind of wanting to do a good job. But yeah, like I didn't I thought this was the introduction of Damien as Batman's son. And then I find out that no, yeah, Batman has a son. And I was thinking, well, the Batmans I've seen in the movies never had a son, or the Adam West Batman. So yeah, and it's like, I've been to Comic Con a few times where, people can look at you like, you didn't know this? Like, you shouldn't even be on the premises. So like, get him out of here. So I come at it respectfully while also understanding there's a lot I have to learn about it.
Well, you did a great job. I love this movie so much. I think it's so much fun. And
Good.
thank you for talking to me. As a Wes Anderson nerd and a fan of your filmography, this is a dream come true. So
Oh,
thank you so
cool.
much.
Thanks, Rachel. I appreciate it. I ran into Adrian Brody the other night, and he said that Wes is working on something right now. So, he-
Oh,
yeah, so there's a Wes Anderson coming down the pipeline for you.
oh, I'm can't wait. Thank you. Have a great day.